Mark, you must be really enthused with your team's performance against the Premier League side tonight.
I thought both 45 minutes were good. Obviously, we had the trip back that you were on, 16-hour delay, and that obviously has an impact. So it changes the plans anyway. So 2:45s was the best we could hope for and do after that without putting the players at risk. So that was always a plan after what we went through the other day. So I'm pleased that everybody's come through, and the performances for both teams, both halves were pretty good. There was some good quality. We created some good chances. We had the ball quite a lot against decent opposition, really good opposition, really well managed and coached, and you don't get carried away in pre-season. It's just a workout, but a really good workout nonetheless. And we managed to get a really good goal, and that came obviously from Gabe Kelly, and I'm delighted for him. Lamine was outstanding, and in the build-up to that, he was brilliant to get past people, then to have the presence of mind to pull it back, but with the weight of pass that he could come onto it and put it in the net, and it was a really good finish. And I've seen him score some good goals, Gabe. Really good kid and somebody who has got a lot to offer, so I'm pleased for him. But the whole of the 22 players were really good. Plenty of chances. Second half, Smudger and Bozzy ran the socks off on the front line and worked in tandem pretty well, and then obviously Lamine and Favour off the sides were good. We just got to press wrong once or twice, and they got in and had some bits of chances, but they didn't really look like they were really going to be clinical with it. They didn't get onto the ball and look like they were really going to score, but they could have done. So they had some chances as well. We won a game that was quite tight. It was quite difficult, but on the back of that, we've created some good moments, and we've had some really good opportunities to score, and we've kept a clean sheet, which is another pleasing aspect.
You spoke in the past about players having a shot or having a chance at goal, and I suppose when you look at Gabriel's goal, that's a good example of that.
Absolutely, yeah. I think presence of mind, good technique, desire. But I thought the second half, it just went up a notch because they've got some young players in there. You've got players in there that are wanting to show themselves, and did it in a really good way. First half was also good, but in different ways. Just wanted a little bit more in terms of the ball speed and the aggression. But we're obviously in a position where we're playing people out of position, and that isn't ideal. But it's just where we're currently sit. But with everybody, the performances were good. They were aggressive. Once or twice I'm talking first half more than second half, because I thought we were really good. I thought in terms of the duels, I thought we won more duels second half than we did in the first half, and I don't know whether that's the case, but it felt like that. But equally pleased with the two halves of work.
Fans got their first chance to see Luke and Svante in action here at the Bet365 Stadium. What have you made of the way that they've settled into the group over the last few weeks?
Good. I mean, they're good people. I mean, they're really, really solid people. And Luke's obviously younger than Svante, but has come down and showed some real determination and showing what he can do. And I still think that, I think he doubts his abilities at the minute. I think he's still in that phase of not being as sure about how good he is and how good he can be, because there's a lot of improvement in him, but he's a really good defender already, and you saw some of that tonight. We know the Championship is different, it's a different animal, but he's shown up really well, and I also think Gibbo showed up really well. I thought Maxi did, and Boss Noel, just like a Rolls Royce, just gets through games without expending too much energy. So Wilmo out of position, but did okay in that position too. Million Manoff and Sorba Thomas did very well, in different times, different moments, and then they were almost opening them up in the first half, but didn't come to anything. I thought that they've got some really outstanding players as well. So it was a pleasing workout, really pleasing workout. Seko coming on obviously, and Rigo just got a little bit too high too soon when we were trying to build, and that doesn't necessarily help us. You know, we've got to try and be more fluid, but that's a work in progress as well. But you know, for the most part, when we were attacking, we looked a threat. We looked like we could be a threat, and we were a threat.
The final friendly to come against Valencia on Saturday. What were you looking to get out of that game, and how will you approach it?
Well, I want to try and win it. Really want to try and win it, but they're another really good team. We played Braga in our first game, which was a difficult game. Second game against Crewe was also a difficult game. Sheffield Wednesday the other day was slightly different, but it wasn't an easy one by any stretch. And then tonight has been a really good game, and Saturday will be no different. It'll be a different challenge, a La Liga team, and managed by Carlos Corberán, who we know really well. So you know they're going to be a threat. You know they're going to be well organised, well drilled, but they've got some real talent in the team as well. So I'm hoping that we get a really good run out and we can cause them some problems as well. But looking forward to it.